MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network. And it's coming up next. David Price gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Santiago. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Feliciano is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Sito Suzuki is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Now the 2-0.
Hey!
One out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Travis James, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The first baseman.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ryan Buckner. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but Anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
A look to first by Price, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. Once more, a throw over, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches high, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Alex Happ is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats. And if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Hence has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Not shortstop, Carlos Almanzar.
Digging in, Carlos Almanzar, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Next for Milwaukee, Stan Ross. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Juan Soto. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Back outside. No, that's down. Nope.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers strand one. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner. The pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball just inside.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up to the plate, Dave Bowie. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set, now the pitch.
Nope.
Buckner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ball 2 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. All even now, 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That ball's foul.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's good.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, Charles Cruz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alfonso Liriano. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
To the plate now, Carmen Feliciano. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Carmen Feliciano goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Into the box now, Pablo Hernandez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Hero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Stepping in now, Peter Hobson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Throw over to the bag. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. Bottom of the second here with no score. And again a throw. And he'll be back in standing up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Dustin Pedroia.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And it's quickly 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Batting ninth.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here now is the pitcher, Alex Happ, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
21.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. And he'll get in there safely.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Standing in now, Freddie Santiago. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in now, Sito Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the pitcher, David Price. First pitch on its way. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And it takes just 1 pitch to get the leadoff man here in the 3rd.
Carlos Gomez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Carlos Gomez. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, the shortstop, Carlos Almanzar.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Almanzar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box, Travis James. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
The next Cub up, Ryan Buckner. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Here's Price now on 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Price comes home to 2-0. Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box, Dave Bowie, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
So now to the plate, Hunter Pence, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Charles Cruz.
Standing in, Charles Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here's the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Ready with the 3-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The relay. The tag, and he's out going for second. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers nothing. At the plate now, Stan Ross. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. Now the pitch.
Nope.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box now, Alfonso Liriano, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A 1-1. Gets him out in front on a good changeup.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this will be fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Soto is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The pitcher, number 16, Alex Pass.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Happ. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now the first pitch here from Price. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Freddie Santiago is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Suzuki.
To the plate now, Suzuki, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Travis James, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Misses. Ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Hit toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 3-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carmen Feliciano. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box, Pablo Hernandez, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Peter Hobson.
Now in the box, Peter Hobson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
They're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Danny Gutierrez. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
Danny Gutierrez.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Gutierrez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now.
Counting 2-1.
The 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Pence has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Through 5 innings, it's now a 3-1 ball game. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing a really good job of hitting off the fastball today. So far, 6 of their hits have come off the hard stuff, so it seems like they're certainly timing those pitches well. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Eddie Santiago takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Eddie Santiago.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Dave Bowie. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
A ball and a strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Three and 1. Here it is. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Hunter Pence. As he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error, and stepping up as the shortstop, Charles Cruz. First pitch coming. Here it is. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Cubs lead it 3-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Carlos Gomez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in now, Carlos Almanzar, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes now. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. Into the box now, Stan Ross. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 24, Juan Soto.
Striding in once again, Juan Soto. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Alfonso Liriano as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Ready with the 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Three and two now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. But this will land foul shy of the wall. He's set the payoff pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So now to the plate, Alex Happ, and it's fouled away. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, have a day right here. Third knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in the 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago. He grounds it sharply to third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cito.
Digging in, Cito Suzuki. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Into the box now, Travis James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Jimmy Nelson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Ryan Buckner will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the stretch, there's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now, boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now at the plate, Dave Bowie, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Nelson has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So in now for Chicago, Hunter Pence. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out, bases loaded. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 2. Ready for another shot now. Carmen Feliciano been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Feliciano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Pablo Hernandez.
So striding in, Pablo Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
At the plate now, Peter Hobson. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail 5-2. Now to the plate, Charles Cruz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Charles Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
Jesse Padilla will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Chicago, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
The center fielder,
standing in now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding into the box, Sito Suzuki. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And it misses. 3-1 now. Travis James would be next. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Alex Howard will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Lawrence Gonzalez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 6, Lawrence Gonzalez.
Into the box now, Travis James is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
One and 0 pitch on the way.
Hey.
Two men are on with two men out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3 and 2 with 2 away.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Line towards center field. Gomez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 2. Larry Valdez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 44, Larry Valdez.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Lawrence Gonzalez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Carlos Gomez. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1. Looped out toward third. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Carlos Almanzar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2. Popped him up. James shading to his right, and that ends the inning. None left for Milwaukee. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Ryan Buckner.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
At the plate, Dave Bowie. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0. Nope, that's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Skied into straightaway right. Feliciano is there, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Digging in to try it again, Hunter Pence. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Pence.
Now batting, shortstop, Charles Cruz.
At the plate, Charles Cruz. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They lead it 6-2. Brandon Belcher is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 33, Brandon Belcher.
Striding in to start the 9th, Stan Ross, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Stan Ross.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
The left fielder, number 24, Juan Soto.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. One out, nobody on. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pence on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Alfonso Liriano.
Now at the plate, Alfonso Liriano, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. Just hung in there on that one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Carmen Feliciano would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
That is just a great at bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So digging in now, Carmen Feliciano, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
6-2 the final total today. Chicago took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Alex Happ gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.